10 Best Tips to Beat Diabetes. Despite decades of previous thinking, diabetes does not have to be a life or death sentence. Yes, you can better manage and even prevent diabetes, but how exactly? Here are the 20 best tips to beat diabetes. Tip number 1, cut down on the alcohol. Alcohol consumed in moderation is okay for most people. In fact, many medical experts say that drinking a glass of red wine each night can give you positive health effects, but alcohol may interfere with certain diabetes medications. Plus, any alcoholic beverage will contain a significant amount of sugar and may cause your glucose levels to spike. At the end of the day, alcoholic beverages won't supply you much of any nutrients, but they will give you a ton of calories. In fact, drinking a pint of 5% alcoholic beer is basically equivalent to eating 2 slices of white bread and eating 2 slices of white. So skip the alcohol as much as possible and go for the less fun but infinitely more healthy option, water. Tip number 2, get a glucometer. If you've been diagnosed with diabetes, chances are your doctor has already told you to purchase this device. And many doctors and nutritionists recommend that type 1, type 2, and even pre-diabetics check their blood sugar levels throughout the day. Knowing your blood sugar levels can help you manage your condition by letting you know if a food you've just eaten has negatively impacted your levels, and it will help you prepare for what you put on your plate for your next meal. Most glucometers are sold for under $50, so they are a generally inexpensive but invaluable tool to incorporate into your anti-diabetes lifestyle. Tip number 3, take a short walk after each meal. New research suggests that postprandial walks, that is, walking after meals, can help stabilize your blood sugar levels. Many physical fitness experts and doctors agree that a 20 to 25-minute walk can be quite effective, but even only 10 minutes of brisk walking after a meal can still have a positive impact on your glucose levels. In fact, a brisk 10-minute walk after a meal has been shown to be more effective for lowering and balancing blood sugar levels than exercising at different times of the day. So don't just move from your dinner table to the couch or hop right in bed. Grab your dog and go for a refreshing walk after your lunch or your dinner. It'll be good for you and your fur baby. Tip number 4, lift weights. Sure, you're well aware already that weightlifting can help you bulk up. But lifting weights can have dramatic positive effects for your health, not just your appearance. The more muscle you have, the better your insulin will work. Increasing your lean muscle mass means you'll burn calories at a faster rate, which can help stabilize your blood sugar levels in a more effective manner, and it will make your muscle cells more sensitive to insulin. Strengthening your muscles can also help you better control your blood pressure, lower your risk of cardiovascular disease, increase your bone density, and improve your cholesterol levels. Tip number 5, experiment with meal frequency. Most nutritionists believe that you can stabilize your blood sugar levels either by eating 5 to 6 small meals a day or 2 to 3 larger meals per day. As it turns out, everyone's body and metabolism is different. What works for one person may not work for another. Many diabetics have reported that eating 4 to 6 small healthy snacks throughout the day works best for helping them fight cravings and for maintaining steady glucose levels. But some studies have shown that eating 6 small meals does not help hunger control, and actually might cause you to eat an overall larger volume of food than if you just eaten your 3 typical meals. So it's up to you to experiment and figure out which way of eating will work best for your body. Tip number 6, shed the salt. Though salt does not negatively affect your blood sugar levels, eating excessive quantities of salt has been shown to increase the risk of high blood pressure, which is linked to heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Simply be mindful of how much salt you are adding to your meals, or take a close look at the nutrition labels of any packaged foods you purchase. Go for about 1 teaspoon's worth of salt per day. That equals about 6 grams. Some ways to make sure that you don't overdo it on the salt are to cut back on buying packaged foods, cook more meals from scratch, and avoid adding extra salt to meals you get at restaurants. Tip number 7, cut down on your red meat. The latest research shows that eating a diet high in red meats will increase your risk of developing diabetes. There are many factors for this, one simply being that eating a lot of large portions of red meat can add to your weight. But scientists recently discovered that the high iron contents in red meat may increase oxidative stress in your body, which can lower your insulin sensitivity. Plus, additional studies have showed a link between high red meat consumption and certain forms of cancer. However, red meat can still provide many important nutrients, like protein and vitamin B12. Therefore, while most nutritionists and doctors argue that while red meat can have a place in your diet, you should avoid eating more than 70 grams of red meat per day. That's about equivalent to 2 sausages. We recommend limiting your red meat to 2 meals per week. Tip number 8, switch to vegetable-based pastas. By now, you probably know that most traditional pastas are made with white flour and are therefore extremely starchy. They'll spike your blood sugar in a matter of minutes, and they don't provide your body with much of any fiber. But this doesn't mean you have to go through life deprived of all your favorite pasta dishes. Did you know that certain vegetables, like carrots, squash, and even zucchini, can be used to create amazing pasta noodles? Using vegetable-based noodles, you'll ensure that your plate is loaded with an excellent amount of healthy carbohydrates and fiber, and you'll cut down on that extra sugar found in white flour pastas. All you need is a spiralizer or even just a peeler to create the noodles. In fact, many grocery stores and supermarkets already carry pre-spiralized vegetable-based pasta noodles. Instead of boiling your noodles, simply sauté them with a little bit of olive oil. After all, the best pastas are all about the sauces. So knock yourself out creating heart-healthy, nutrient-rich sauces from home, like tomato garlic red sauce. Tip number 9, eat 2 to 4 servings of fruit per day. Fruit is nature's candy. It will give you a strong dose of sugar, but if you pick the right fruits and eat them the right way, you'll also be getting a variety of essential vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber. Whole fruits are low-calorie, but they will help you feel fuller, quicker. Certain fruits, like bananas, may raise your blood sugar levels higher and quicker than other fruits, like apples. So do some research to find out which fruits may be best for you. For example, some studies have concluded that eating grapes, blueberries, and apples can help you lower your risk for developing type 2 diabetes. But no matter what, most any fruit, eaten whole, without being juiced or added to other high-sugar foods like cereals or bread, will have positive health benefits, like helping with weight management, reducing cardiovascular disease risk, and lowering your blood pressure. So in general, fruits can be added to your plate for most every meal. Simply go for about 2 to 4 servings of fruits per day, because overdoing it on the fruit can supply your body with an overabundance of carbs. An apple or other fruits that are about the size of your fist, like a peach or a pear, for example, count as 1 serving. Larger fruits, like mangoes, will count as 2 servings. But you can eat up to 4 strawberries or 16 grapes and count those as 1 serving of fruit. Tip number 10, add antioxidant-rich spices and herbs to your meal. Sometimes the biggest health benefits come in the smallest packages. You can dramatically better your nutrition simply by adding a few pinches of spice to your meals. Ginger, turmeric, garlic, cinnamon, and many other spices and herbs can help you manage glucose levels, fight against oxidative damage, and improve your heart health. Ginger has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and cholesterol levels. Try a teaspoon of grated ginger in your soups or stir-fries, or make yourself some ginger tea. Turmeric can help you control high blood sugar, and it has excellent anti-inflammatory properties. Use a pinch or 2 on your chicken, or add a bit to your scrambled eggs. You can also include turmeric in a variety of teas or veggie smoothies. Garlic can also help you better control your glucose levels and fight against free radical damage. It's also widely used to improve heart health. Add minced garlic to a wide variety of soups, salsas, or other meals. And if you're really brave, you could simply eat about 2 garlic cloves on an empty stomach. But beyond these spices and herbs, there's an entire rainbow of diabetes-fighting, heart-healthy herbs and spices you can easily work into your meals. Don't forget to click the link in the description below to get free access to our new book, Superfoods for Diabetics, and episode 1 of our 8-part series, That Diabetes Documentary. Thanks.